2 weeks ago, my mom passed away. Her funeral is actually tomorrow. But before I go attend her funeral, I knew I needed to make this video for you. You see, the day my mom passed away, my dad informed me that my mom only had one regret in life. And it was that one regret that led me to change the name of this channel and embark on a new journey to help people just like you to never have the same regret that my mom had. When I first started this channel, my goal was to help 1 million people become financially free. Now that goal hasn't changed, but my motivation for accomplishing that goal has been supercharged by a new passion to help you never face the same regret that my mom had. My mom lived a very successful life. She retired after a 20-year career in the military, raised 3 kids, and was married to my dad for 47 years. But for all the success that my mom had, she was still left with one regret when she passed away. When I was born, my mom was working for the Air Force, and she really wanted to complete her 20 years with the Air Force in order to collect retirement for the rest of her life. So when I was born, my mom made the decision to put me into daycare as an infant so that she could continue to go to work. And when my sister was born, my mom made that same decision. My mom also put my sister into daycare as an infant so that she could continue to work and reach her 20 years in the Air Force. Now, don't get me wrong. That was a good decision financially. Financially, my mom wanted nothing more than to be financially secure and collect a retirement pay for the rest of my life. It's not that she really needed it. My dad had a really good job. He was making a lot of money. He was working in the Air Force as well and was going for 30 years to collect an even larger retirement pay. But my mom wanted nothing more than to have financial security. So in order to gain that financial security, my mom gave up raising me and my sister in order to finish her job and go back to work. When my brother was born, that changed, because by the time my brother was born, my mom had already reached her 20 years in the military. And so she made the decision to retire and stay home and raise my brother from the time he was born. And after a few years of raising my brother, my mom realized how wonderful it was to be a stay-at-home mom. My mom realized how incredible it was to actually be able to stay home and raise your kids. And that is when she had her one major life regret. My mom regretted finishing her career in the military, and she wished she had stayed home and raised my sister and I instead. Had my mom been financially secure, she could have quit her job and raised my sister and I as infants rather than having to put us into daycare to go back and work. My mom's one regret in life was not being financially secure enough to quit her job and raise her children. When my dad told me about my mom's one regret in life, it sparked a fire within me. I found a new passion to help people like you to become financially free and financially secure. I don't want you to ever have to make the very difficult decision between family and finances. I don't want you to ever have to give up spending time with your family during a time of need because you don't have enough time off from work, because you have to go work for a job and a boss that you hate. I don't want you to ever be in that position ever again. When my mom was in the hospital for the last 2 weeks before she passed away, I spent almost every single day in the hospital with my mom. And it was because I don't have a job, because I have a business that provides residual income, that I was able to do that. And I want you and every single person who subscribes to this channel to be able to be financially free enough to make that same decision, to be able to spend as much time as you need with your family during times of crisis. That's why I changed the name of this channel to Faith Roar. Talents of Wealth was a good name, but it did not inspire passion. And if you're going to achieve financial freedom, you need to have the faith that it will happen, and you need to let your faith roar. I want you to know that financial freedom and financial security is not just possible for you, but guaranteed if you are willing to put in the work to make it happen. So subscribe to the channel, turn on all notifications, and let your faith roar, because together with you, I am going to help you achieve financial freedom so that you never have to give up spending time with your family to go work at some job that you hate. Unlike my mom, I want you to exit this life with no regrets. So join the Faith Roar movement and let's achieve financial freedom together.